Talk some Torah. Parshat VaYakhel is connected to Parshat Pekudei. The last two Torah portions in the book of Exodus are often read together. That has more to do with the calendar than the two Parshiot, but they do bring us to the close of an enormous part of our family's life story. Here comes the tabernacle that we have worked so hard for a number of Torah portions to construct. The clothing that the priests are going to wear is in place. And here comes the culminating moment where we dedicate it. Now, at the very end of the Torah, at the very end of the book of Exodus, is the section where Moshe stands witness, as does all of the Israelite community, as God's cloud of glory descends upon the Mishkan. And Moshe can't get in. And it's an enormously emotional part of the Torah. It's one that I've focused on in many different writings because it feels very unfair. It feels very unfair that Moshe Rabbeinu, who is laboring so hard to bring a newly freed and recently traumatized nation through the desert to a place of promise led by a God they can't see. And so it's very hard to be Moshe, isn't it? Now, we don't know because we're not Moshe, but it's hard to be us. It's hard to be each one of us because life is never simple. So it just feels not fair. And I continue to turn to this part of the Torah where it says, God's cloud filled the Mishkan so much that Moshe couldn't get in. And I try to find some positive there. The way that we look at complicated parts of the Torah, we try to find something positive. And so it occurred to me just the other day that among the lessons we are called to learn from these two Torah portions, especially the end of the second one, is that no matter who I am, I'll just say I, meaning you or me, no matter who I am, even if I'm Moshe Rabbeinu, Moses, the great Moses, it's not about me. The center of the community, that's where the Mishkan is. And the center is the Holy of Holies. Even Moshe Rabbeinu needed a reminder, perhaps, that it wasn't about him either. The great work that we do as individuals and certainly as a unified community, and I said this to the staff of UJA just yesterday, the great work that we do, even if we are masters of our specific department, even if you are the greatest weaver, the greatest doctor, the greatest community organizer or city planner, the greatest restocker of things in grocery stores, heroes that we acknowledged 3 years ago when we were scared there wouldn't be enough, and yet heroes still, because only through their work can we find what we need. No matter how masterful you are at what you do, the work is always bigger than self. It's not about me, and it's not about you. It's actually not only about us either. It's about our ancestors and our descendants for whom we serve as a crucial, beautiful, vital link. The great work that we are called to do, friends, always surpasses the self. Moshe models that, perhaps against his will. But he continues his leadership because he knows the mission is bigger than him. May we remember that the good that we do is actually not about us. It's about people we have yet to meet. Our neighbors too. Our ancestors are watching, wondering, hoping we will be good ancestors as well. Bless you, friends. Bless you for the good work that you do and for sharing it with this community. I know our descendants will be proud of that. Let's have a good day. We'll see you tomorrow. Bless you, friends. See you tomorrow.